I doing with my life? Hello Stevie, hello everyone else. I feel like that intro is so forced, as usual. So this week when I was racking my brains trying to think about what to talk about, I kind of had no idea because a lot of the stuff that I have opinions on and that I actually want to talk about, they're things I want to save for if we ever get a larger audience. So I didn't want to talk about any of those, but I also didn't just want to sit there complaining about my life because that's pretty boring, let's be honest. I think they've come up with a good story about my life that should be interesting. Yeah. So that's why today, in case you can't guess by the title, I'm going to be telling you about my experience at swim school. So back in year 2 and year 3, we had a week each year where we'd spend the morning at the local swimming pool learning how to swim properly. Now this was loads of fun because this was before we'd all like sort of developed bodies, yeah, none of us had any bodies, we were just floating heads. One day at swim school we got to use flippers, you know, the things that go on your feet that go through the water and make you go fast. At this point in the story it's important to note what flippers look like. So you have the flipper with the flappy bit at the end, and then you have the hole for your foot to go in, and then where your foot ends there's another little hole there to air out your foot, I guess. I don't know, I didn't design flippers. So back to the story. Yeah. For some reason I had gotten away from my group, so I was walking back to them kind of fast because I wanted to get back to my group despite the no running rule. And it was at this stage that I stepped on a bit of concrete that had been painted a sign on or something, but that meant because it was wet it was also really slippery. You can probably guess where this is going. So I slip and probably fall on my ass. But that isn't the worst part. In slipping, my foot had kind of gone like this in the flipper, which meant that my foot had literally slid through the flipper and come out sort of like the other end where the small hole is. So my foot had gone through the flipper and there was just a flipper attached to my ankle. So I literally had a flipper stuck on my ankle because I was fast walking in a no running zone. You'd think I would have learnt my lesson. No, I never paid attention to signs. Probably explains a lot. But yeah, that was kind of awkward and it hurt a lot actually. I remember sitting there, just casually sitting there while these adults tried to get this flipper off my ankle. And that was my experience with swim school. It hasn't got much better, although it has gotten less embarrassing, which is a good thing. So that's it for this video. I apologise if this was short or long. I don't know how long this is because I'm using the back camera on my phone for once. Getting over looking at myself. What am I doing with my life? Today my t-shirt is a Doctor Who shirt. What? Why? Could I not have just gotten a long sleeve because it's freaking cold? The other day, I was at my dad's place. All of a sudden, it starts freaking hailing. It was so cool. We had like a blanket of hail that looked like snow unless you looked at it really closely, and that's cool because I've never seen snow before. Camera died and cut off my ending, so I'm not gonna bother finishing the story. Basically we had hail, it was freaking awesome, and we built some snowmen and my feet were numb. I will see you next week, you will see me next week. Bye!